The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Kol ha'layim la, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, HaKadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us the truth, that rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, and to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, their seed lines from their fathers goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. This is the brother Hawashai Ibadia, Jim at Chicago. And I'll title this video, man, The Curses Are Profitable. All right? The curses are profitable. All right? And this picture that you see, it's just a depiction of black culture, man, which is the word black means void of light. All right? And this is what you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are fighting for, man, which this isn't even a culture, man. This is a death culture, because black means void of light. All right. What do people wear to funerals? Black. Right. And this is what you people have taken on the byword and the proverbs that Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, has given you all, man. Okay. And that's in the curses too. Deuteronomy 28 and 37. All right. So this is why you all can't separate from Babylon, a.k.a. Mystery Babylon, a.k.a. America. Because that's who gave you this culture. This is what Esau Edom, all right, and along with the other nations, the other heathen nations, allow you all to do, man. All right? This is why you see a Lil Wayne on ESPN and, people being uplifted, Kendrick Lamar, getting ready to do halftime Super Bowl shows and whatnot, right? And what do you have here in this picture? Martin Luther King and Allen Iverson and Obama, which he is an Israelite. He's an Hamite, man. Next to supposed to be his wife, you don't know if it's a man or a woman. Denzel, they got him here as Alonzo, Tupac in the back. Just straight madness, man. Degenerate Mike Tyson, right here to the far right. Malcolm X, got Hennessy bottles and Douce. Just madness, man. Michael Jordan jerseys, Aaliyah, the nigga woman. There's just a lot going on, man. And this is how these nations get paid off of our folly, man. Okay, this is why niggas can't repent. They don't want to. Okay, let's grab real quick. Let's grab Deuteronomy 28 and 15. Read it again. It says, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the Lord, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." All right, so you got verses 16 through 68, right? But guess what? I'm gonna get back to this. The first verse. Hey, that's gonna be in our inward parts, but I get to that later. And this is what Jake don't want to do. They, because once you accept the truth, there's a responsibility that come with the truth. All right, which is pretty much accountability, which they don't want. They want to blame everybody, man. All right. Now let's jump down to verses 43. I also want to get into why it's profitable to the other nations, man. The other 17 nations that you will find in Genesis 10. There's only 18 nations of the earth of people, man. All right, and all those nations came out of Ham, Shem, and Japheth, right? So this is Verse 43, the stranger, the heathens, right, that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and thou shalt come down very low. That's plain, right? He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. Okay? And what's this dude finna hit my damn car? Salakia. I swear, man. Every time you get ready to do a video, man, it's always something stupid. Salakia. He shall lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. That's so-called Negroes, man. All right? He shall be the head, and thou shalt be the tail. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee, and overtake thee till thou be destroyed. And this is what you see up here. This is a destroyed nation, man. All right? All your so-called leaders, they killed them, which they weren't leaders in the beginning. They were bought and paid for. The boule. All right? It says here, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, thy power, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which he commanded thee. All right, we're the Lord's people. We're the favorite of all people. All right, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, who you people ignorantly call God and Jesus. And they shall be upon thee for a sign. That's a sign right here, this whole picture, man. All right, this is folly, man. And for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever, because thou serve not the Lord Yahweh thy power with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. And in these last days, hey, there's only a group that's going to do this, which is the elect, man, starting with the 144,000 men. All right, the government that's getting ready to rule this earth. Verse 48, it says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. Yeah, you got enemies, Israel. Y'all didn't know that. Okay. Which the Lord Yahweh shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. All right. He shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. You Google a yoke of iron, a so-called Negro's face is going to pop up, man, in the picture. Okay. And you know, you got these stupid Israelites. You know, I wouldn't even call them Israelites. Black people, void of light, no truth. Hey, they'll say, well, what kind of God would do that to his people if he loved them so much? Hey, the same like your earthly father whooped you because he loved you, man. Correcting you. All right? That lets you know that we're the Lord's people, man. Of the state that he put us in, man. So just imagine what's getting ready to happen to these heathens, man. And they're starting to get a little taste of it now. All right? So yeah, the Lord said he's going to destroy them, and we are definitely a destroyed people. Now, like I said, the name of the video are the curses are profitable to who? Starting first with Esau, Edom, right? So now let's go to the Psalms 83 crew. And I'll start from the top. Who your enemies are, Israel. A song or psalm of Asaph. Keep not thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be still, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. All right, and that's the rest of the other nations, man. Starting with Esau, Edom. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against the hidden ones. The hidden ones are the Israelites. All right. The ones that everybody say those are not Israelites. Those are just niggers and Latinos and Native Americans. All right. Letting you know that those people in the Holy Land now are not the people. Because they've said they've always known who they were. Right. Verse 4 says, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. All right. Because our own people, you tell them, hey, you're an Israelite. You come from a royal priesthood. And they tell you, get lost, man. Look at you like you got 10 heads. It says, for they have consulted together with one consent. All right. And what is that going to? Your New World Order. All right. All of them has come up against us to, they pretty much just want to destroy us, man. All right. They are confederate against thee. This is where you get your G7 summit meetings and, their think tanks and whatnot. All right. And these are the shadow government, what you call it, the Illuminati shadow government, the deep state. They're against you, man, starting with Amalek. And here it goes. It goes into the roll call. The tabernacles of Edom. All right. So-called self-proclaimed white man. The Ishmaelites, so-called Arabs. All right. This is where you get your liquor from and all that. And Esau allowed these nations to be above us, man. I remember a time in the 80s in Chicago. I remember not seeing all these heathens like that, man. All right. It was mostly, Jake owning everything, man. Everything you went to buy. Jake had gas stations and all that, right? But hey, it was all of the Lord anyway, right? Of Moab, so-called Chinaman, all right? And the Hagarenes. Who's them again? Philistines. So they must be, these are Hamites. The Philistines. People dwelling east of the treasure. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, these may be the Hamites, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Gabal and Ammon. Ammon is a so-called Japanese. And Amalek, all right, who is Esau Edom, right? Which he owned everything. Hey, Job 9:24 tell you the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof, if not, wherein who is he? This is who Amalek puts in front of you. These people right here up top. Okay, they own, pretty much all the activities of human life, man. All right. The Philistines, more Hamites, which are the so-called Africans, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Okay. It says, yeah, that's pretty much it. All right. So Israel, you have enemies, man. Let's go to, hey, guess what, man? We're working on the brinks of these, our enemies, being in captivity to us. Right? Let's grab that. I'm going to start from the top. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? And the kings of the earth set themselves, and the ruler take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed. All right. Once again, the Psalms 83 crew. Okay. And all of them are, even our people, 2/3 of our people. All right. They've all joined hands thinking that they're getting ready to establish this new world order. Right. It says, let us break their bands and asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sit in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord Yahweh shall have them in derision. It says, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure. All right. I want to jump down to verse 8. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So they're going to be our slaves, man. Everything is going to be flipped right side up. Okay. So they're not going to get away. Verse 9, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. All right. And this is what the elect will be doing. I'm going to jump down. I'm going to read 10. It says, be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth. Which will be the elect, starting with the 144,000, man. The government. All right. It says, serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. And that's what the elect will be doing. Because that's all the Lord is coming to get. All right. Then the 2/3, after they're destroyed on this side, they'll be born again through the loins of the elect. Okay. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way when his wrath is kindled, but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him. And like I say, only the elect is going to do that. So this is a separation. All right. This up top here, these are two, according to Zechariah 13:8. Hey, you that believe in this black culture and this black history and this folly, man, you're going to be destroyed on this side, man. You got to denounce this and come back to the and repent and be converted to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. But hey, Babylon got y'all in a mix, man. Right? Real quick, let me grab let's grab this in Judith real quick, which is in the Apocrypha, which the Apocrypha is part of the Holy Scriptures. All right? That's 400 years that's missing from the Scriptures, man. Without the Apocrypha, the Bible is incomplete. So, let's read this, because these devils, these heathens, they know who we are, man. This is Judith 5:17. Watch this. And while they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hated iniquity was with them. All right. So now let's go back. Slakia. I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back to Deuteronomy. Now, remember, I told you I was going to get to the blessings, because we always bring out the curses. But I love bringing out the blessings because, that's a future prophecy. All right? And it's going to be in our inward parts, man. Starting at Hebrews chapter 8, verse 7 on down, man. Okay? And Jeremiah 31 and 31. The new covenant, man, which we're not in. Okay? Had to say that. We're in a grace period. Okay? This is Deuteronomy 28:1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments which I command thee this day, that the Lord Yahweh thy power will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee. All right, so yeah, when the law, statutes, and commandments are in our inward parts, we're not able to sin anymore, which makes us immortals, man. Okay, to live forever. Because guess what? Remember, the wages of sin is death. And if you're not sinning, you're just going to stay alive. Those are the promises, man, that the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai gave the Israelites, man. This is what Yahushai shed his blood for us, okay? Not everybody, just Israel, okay? Let me read this again. And all these blessings shall come on thee. I love this part. And overtake thee. Because we sure enough getting overtaken with the curses. If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy power. All right. And it goes through, man. Okay. It goes through all the blessings. You can read them for yourself, but that's so beautiful. So now let me get to Judith 5:17. And while they sinned not before their power, they prospered, because the power that hated iniquity was with them. This is why Esau, Edom don't want us to repent, man. But when they depart from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore, and were led captives unto a land that was not theirs. Over here in the Americas, okay, Babylon the Great, and the temple of their power was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies. But now are they returned to their power. This is why the Bible's getting ready to be outlawed, okay, and banned. This is why the Hebrew Israelites are a problem in the earth, man. This is why they want to get rid of us. All right. It says, and this is when we are ruling, that will be heaven on earth, like the Lord's Prayer say, on earth as it is in heaven. Because what? The book is for us, by us. But now are they returned to their power, repenting and converting, right? It says, and are come up from the places where they were scattered. Okay, that was the Israelites that was scattered. Deuteronomy 28 and 64, right? It says, and have possessed Jerusalem, which is the teaching of peace, city of teaching, teaching of peace, city of teaching, if I'm not mistaken, Jerusalem. All right, teaching of peace, right? It says, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Okay. It says, now, therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their power, let us consider that this shall be their ruin. And let us go up, and we shall overcome them. See, that's what they did with the curses. They overcame us. All right. Through the flesh, our people being carnal minded, man. It says, verse 21, but if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them. And that's what the Lord getting ready to do. All right. For his elect. Okay. And their power be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world, man. Okay. And that goes into Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5, man, starting at verse 1. Okay. So now, want to get into this culture, and which is pretty much just pleasing of the flesh. All right. High level idolatry, man. So I'm going to read Galatians 5, and I'm going to start at 16. And it says, this I say then, walk in the spirit, right? That's what the elect will be doing in the last days, walking in the spirit, not the flesh. And ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. Remember, to be carnally minded is death with the Most High. All right, that's what's that, Romans 8 and 4. It says, but if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. See, that's why the elect have that grace, man. What do we sin? Yeah, but it ain't willingly, man. We repent right after, man. We feel terrible after we slip, man. That's why I say a righteous man falleth 7 times. Okay, these niggas, they love sinning, man. Verse 19 says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery. Hey, black culture love this. They sing about this. This song's all about that. All right. From the days of the blues, man. Fornication. All right. They love other gods, man. Uncleanness. Lasciviousness. Let's see what lasciviousness mean, man. Unbridled lust. Excess. Wantonness, man. Just undisciplined, man. Shamelessness. Insolence. That's our people, man. And they think it's cute, right? Idolatry, witchcraft. Our people are into mad witchcraft. I've been seeing a lot of Jake women as of lately into this Buddha East Indian culture, which is Elam, man. Into that witchcraft, man. Look at that. Oh, the use of administering of drugs. All right, people are drug dealers, poisoning, sorcery, magical arts. All right. This is what our people are into. This is black culture, man. Hatred. All right. Hey, a nigga kill you for stepping on his Jordans, man. Variance. What's variance? Contention, strife, wrangling. I had to go ham on a motherfucker. You know? They love that. I'll cut you off in a minute. All right. Right. Just like right. Wrath. Strife. What's strife? Electioneering or intriguing for office. Fractious spirit. Disdain, low arts. Jake is finished, man. Seditions. Heresies. Jake loved to, let's argue for arguing's sake. All right. Just love to be contrarians, man. Envyings. That's all they love to do. They envy one another. These are curses, man. This is how America become a cash cow, man. And we're so influential as a people, man. Right? That the other nations follow us. Here it is, going to jail looks cool, man. That's because we're the salt of the earth. Murders, we know about that. Drunkenness. Well, look at it right here. You got Hennessy and Douce. Bad eating. What's that? The bag of Doritos right there. All right. with fiat money on the ground, greenbacks on the ground with Edomite faces on there, man. Revelings. What's revelings? Carousel. Nocturnal and riotous procession. Half drunken and frolicsome. All right, Freaknik and all that madness, man. Orgies and everything. Look, like it said, look at that. It says music in honor of Bacchus. Okay, that's carnival in the Caribbeans, man, or some other deity, and sing and play before houses of female friend. Pretty much club life, man. Feast and drinking parties, all right, that are protracted till late at night and indulge in revelry. All right, it says, and such like of which I tell you before, as I have to, as I have also told you in the past time, that they which do these things shall not inherit the kingdom of heaven. All right, so they're not going to be, they're not going to receive salvation. They're not going to be delivered in the chariot, man. Okay, they're going to be here in the lake of fire, which is America, and they're going to eat those nuclear warheads that's coming to this place, man. Okay, from the other countries that has nuclear capabilities. So watch this. This is how it ends off beautiful, because it's all about the elect at the end of the day. That's just who this is for. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, which is patience, gentleness, because we got to be patient with seeing you niggas all the time, man. Basking and frolicking about the earth, man. Gentleness, good, faith. And how's that? Because, man, we've repented to the Lord, man. All right, we push his word. We try to rehearse the righteous act over here, man, in the sinful flesh. Okay? And also it's predestinated too. This is why we have what you call it, a healthy fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But you people have no fear of the Lord whatsoever, man. Meekness, temperance. What's temperance mean? Self-control. These people ain't got no self-control. Oh, you living in a box. Yeah, we live by the law to the best of our ability. Against such there is no law, right? And they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh, right? They love their lives not to the they love not their lives. What's that? Revelation 12 and 10. Okay, with the affections and lusts. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another, man. So that's what the elect will be doing in the last days. And that's what we're doing, putting on the as the elect, man. All right. These are idols up here that our people worship, man. This is what they call black culture, man. All right. Which is through culture, man. Death culture. All right. So these curses are profitable to the other nations, man. And you people love it. So you don't want to, you're scared of a rulership mentality, man. You're scared of royalty. All right. This is why the Lord got to come back and eviscerate this place. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Barakateh Howard, Barakateh Shai, Shalom.